What up, Nine?
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, I'm the one who put in the word.
When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, let me get into the chat. My 33 brother, what up, though? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. What up, man? My bad. I'll be fucking these little jerky tenderloin bites up. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on there real quick. I can't stay too long. It's an open panel. The link is pinned. I just had a question to ask. I like asking thought-provoking questions. Not only to make these are some of the things that this is why it's always good to ask questions, right? Because when you ask questions, you tend to find answers, right? So with this question in particular, I could think back 10 years ago when I constantly asked myself this, but it'd be for specific things, because I try to understand why something is valuable to me. And the more I did that, some things I realized wasn't valuable, and some things I actually realized was more valuable. So without doing that, I wouldn't have been able to redefine or reclassify the things that were valuable in my life. And it helped me. It made me understand what's really important to me versus what's important other people's perspective, because sometimes we can be influenced to value something that's not truly valuable. And that can be observed by simply this. Have you ever bought something and when you got it, you was like, this ain't what, and then you think about it like, damn, why did I get it? Oh, because it was on the TV or other people was enjoying it. So I thought maybe I would enjoy it too. How many times have you did something like that? So if you would have looked into it a little more, you would have realized before you even bought it and got it, like, you know what, I don't need that. So that's why it's important to ask questions like this. But I'm asking people, what makes something of value to you? Like, just think about the things that you value in life, and then ask yourself, why is this valuable? What does this do for me to make this valuable to me? And the more you do that, the more you'll be able to define the things in your life too. Because I'm in my 40s now. And somebody said this to me, if it improves me in a way. Bronze, what up, my brother? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Busted Down said, if it improves me in any way. and I can agree. Now that you answered that, right? Let's say, do you have tears? Like you said, okay, if it improves me in a way. Like for me, it's a lot about the way things make me feel. You know what I'm saying? Like because a lot of the things that I value ain't like material, right? Like I value someone's respect. You know, I value someone's I don't even know how to word it, but I don't want to say loyalty, but yeah, loyalty. I value that. I value people's humility, and I value that because it made me feel good. It made me feel safe. It made me feel comfortable. You know that these people are they have this with me. You know, like they entrusted me with this. You know, if a person is loyal to me, then I feel like they trust me. They entrusted me not to do some fuck shit and put them in a bad position. You know, and that makes me feel good because it's like, okay, this person trusts me enough for me not to hurt them. You know, that makes me feel good. Someone's respect, like, you know, because like someone who respects me, I ain't trying to disrespect them. You know, so I value those things. But it's tears because Hustle T King, what up though, brother? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. My brother Gary Busted Down Brown dropped your link in the chat. Y'all go check out Hustle, man. Hustle been a long time supporter. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, so I value those things because, like I said, it make me feel good. But it's like material things I value too. Like Gary said it, if it helps me improve. Like I like the material things that add to my life. You know, if it makes my life more easier, more comfortable, that's valuable. You know, there are tiers of value as there are tiers of improvement. Exactly. Right. So, but see, that's why we're asking this question because I really want people to think and evaluate, you know, like their value system. That's basically what it is, their value system. Evaluate it, man. Because look, this is what I was alluding to earlier. So I'm 40 years old now, right? And I think back in my 20s, I'd be like, man, that shit was stupid. But back then, I thought some of the stuff I was doing, it was important to me. But now that I look at it, I'm like, even my 30s, I'd be like, dang, man, I was tripping. Because your values change over time. You can say because you mature. You can, maturity will change your value system. Mm. But yeah, just posing that question. And it's something that I ask myself often, at least 3-4 times a week. I do a self-reflection every day, but at least 3-4 times a week, I gauge certain things. And it is like with me, it's different too now. It's not like it's things that I'm doing in life. Like how valuable is this? You know, how valuable, even this YouTube, you know, I have to evaluate how important it is for me to even come on here. I have to. And once that value drops, you know, then I won't be here no more, honestly. But if what I'm doing increases the value, if I'm helping people, you know, and the more people I help, the more valuable it is, you know. But you have the dee 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 dee. What up, though, sir? But yeah, so yeah, you me personally, I ain't gonna say you have to do it, but me personally, I check, you know, and that's what keeps me. Like I told you, I don't do vision boards. I do strategy boards. You know, strategy is so beautiful, right? So I don't think I did a live about it, but there's a difference between a vision board and a strategy board. But within my strategy board, I'll just give you a quick synopsis of it. So I have a goal. I have a main objective that I want to accomplish, and I find different ways to get there. So I have a big goal and I got a bunch of small goals that builds the momentum to help me reach the big goal, right? So once I see something, I find different ways to get to it or to attack the problem. And in the midst of that, sometimes I have to, check the values. Well, how important is this step versus this step? Because I can do this now, be more effective and efficient, get this out the way. But then you have to look because, okay, if I got B before I got A, I'm not in proper order. So no, I have to slow roll A and then get to B, so it's strategy is beautiful. We'll talk about that one day. So a vision board is, so this is what you do with a vision board. You pick an objective, right? And you look at it. You look at it until you manifest it. I don't know. You on vision boards, people just usually put shit up there they like or want or need. They put it up there. What a strategy board is, you have something that you desire and you begin to find multiple ways to get to it. You strategize to get to it. So for instance, say if it's a new car, right? I put a new car up there. Okay, what do? I have to look at I need to make a little bit more money to get this type of car. So I got to look for a new job or I got to look for extra income. I'm not even going to say a new job. I got to look for more income. So that's one thing. Okay, look, if my credit score ain't that good, I probably won't get approved, even if I got the down payment. So I got to work on my credit score too. So that's another. So you got one goal in the middle. Now you got two things that's going to lead you to getting this new car. Okay, I'm working on my credit score. Even within the credit score, okay, I'm working on my credit score. Okay, I got these bills that I gotta and you see how it ends up being a spider web? Remember, the small goals lead to the big goals. So while you trying to get a new car, you're increasing your income. You're also fixing your credit score. So you finding ways to improve yourself to reach the frequency of that car or to make your potential of receiving that car even greater. So you're building yourself to reach your goal. That's the difference between the strategy board and the vision board. Vision board, you look at it and wish, hope, dream, whatever. Strategy board is all about action. So like I said, even within the credit score, okay, I got to cut some of these bills off that I don't need. And so you steady having different actions to take to get to the objective, which is the main goal. Did that make sense? Before I talked about it, I actually wanted to have a visual aid so I can show y'all. Like, I don't know, I guess I could turn my camera on, but I don't feel like going to the basement. My vision board, my strategy board in the basement, like a baby chalkboard. It is a chalkboard. Yeah, but that's how I refined my whole value system, was working with that vision board. That's how I refined my whole value system. I mean, I keep saying vision and strategy board. Yeah, that's how I did it with the strategy board. But my bad, I was up there looking at my phone and shit. But yeah, so what else increases the value for y'all, man? Well, how do you determine like if something is even valuable to you? Like even talking about tears, how do you how do you put the how do you associate the tears to one another? Understanding as a MVP of life. Yeah, the people just took the time, to really. It's not hard, man. It's not hard. It's just we live in a microwavable society. I remember, like back in the day, bro. There was like I don't know. It's just like even like things like I just remember like high character was valued when I was growing up. Like having a good character or high character meant something. Now it's like people get monetized for being ignorant. Like you're rewarded to be, ignorant. The more ignorant you are, the bigger of a star you can become. That shit weird, man. And then even smart people, like smart people used to be humble, man. Now smart people are just bigger assholes than the dumb people. That shit wild, man. Like character goes a long way. I don't care how smart you is. I don't care what you have. If you a shit person, you a shit person. Character goes a long way, man. That's why I don't like when people play with mine. In my world, characters is the peak of value when I think of another person. Mm. Mm. And that's how like that the intellect is always enjoyable. The peace, bro, that means a lot. Like that right there. Like you gotta have that's why I always say peace and light when I come in people chat because that's how I'm coming. I'm coming with peace, bro. Like that means a lot because I enjoy my peace and it took me a while to understand it and not even to find it. I always had it. I just didn't understand it. I didn't understand what peace was, bro. And when I figured it out, man, even in some of the darkest days I had, I was at peace, and that people say that's hard to do, but for me, it's like, I don't even give myself another option. Like, cause once I found it, I ain't letting that shit go, bro. Even on my deathbed, bro, I'm gonna be smiling, man. I promise you, I am. I'm probably gonna be joking, talking shit, and then kill over. But peace is everything to me, man. It's everything, man. And I do whatever I got to do to maintain mine. But I feel like that Malcolm, by any means necessary to maintain my peace. And it's something that you have to constantly protect. I'm gonna say it like that because you will be tried. You will be tried in life, so you got to constantly protect it. Sometimes you got to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that piece is a huge one. Understanding the wisdom. Those are big, bro. Those are big, and yeah, that's what I value in myself and in other people. And I value that in other people. If I see another person at peace, man, I don't be trying to disturb their peace because I know how hard it is to, for me. That's why I'll never disturb anyone else. But yeah, that's big. That's definitely big. Mm. Yeah, I ain't really got nothing to talk about. I want to go come talk to y'all crazy asses today anyway, but my wife made me, so I'm here. I'm just playing. Well, no, I'm not playing, but y'all know I'm joking, talking shit. What y'all got up for the weekend, man? Since Busted Down the only one responding to me, y'all don't want me to y'all don't want to tell me what y'all value system is. Y'all don't want to tell me nothing. I know this is a question. I'm supposed to be asking y'all questions on this live. And y'all don't want to tell me, nobody but Gary Busted Down. I'm giving all you C's today in class. All y'all getting C's. Gary's go get an A. Rest of you getting C's. Dee Dee, you getting a C. I know you here, Dee Dee. If ain't nobody here but you and Gary, I know you getting a C, Dee Dee. Because you could have told me your value system. Shout out to Dee Dee. I got to pick with sis. I'm seeing people drop out like, fuck that, I'm straight. I ain't telling them shit. But yeah. But, the important part is this. Evaluate your value system in life, man. Evaluate it. Take time out and really think why you value different things. And then put them in tiers, man. Put them in tiers because I'm telling you, when you sit back and think about it, you'll have something that's really in the low tier and you'll be prioritizing it above something that should be in a higher tier. So it's just a reflection. It's really a reflection, a reflection study or practice. Just a different way you can reflect, or more detailed way you can reflect. BDB, what up though, 9? How you living? How you feeling? It is just a different way, or a more, like I said, a more detailed way that you can evaluate certain aspects of your life. Just by determining or just getting a understanding why things are valuable to you. Because like I said, as I got older, as I matured, as I gained more knowledge, as I began to have wisdom, the things I valued was different. Things I valued was different. So even that, like, when I go into stuff, I don't think of the moment no more. I think about, like, when I'm making big purchases, depending on what it is, but I don't think about how I'm going to feel in a moment. I think about how I'm going to feel a couple years from now. Like, how I'm going to feel about this in a couple years. Like, anything over $1,000, like, yeah, bro, hold on. What I'm spending this money on, it should last for a couple years. How I'm going to feel about it then. Like, even when I got an iPhone 13, when I bought that phone, I was okay. Like, when he told me the specs of it, even knowing things go change, I felt like I'll be good with this for the next 5 years. It's a phone, it's powerful. It's like a little baby computer. They do updates and all. I'll be cool with this for the next 5 years. But my wife's like, no, we about to upgrade. I think it's been 3 years. Like, 2 more years, man. That's how I feel, like 2 more years. But she like, nah, we about to upgrade. So. But yeah, so, I mean, even the way I value things now, I get a detailed understanding of why it's valuable. And that's how one of the ways I eliminated outside influence from, I eliminated the outside influence. I intentionally found ways to think for myself because when I was younger, I didn't. I was influenced by a lot of different things, as most people are. I'm sure most people still indoctrinated today. So, I was influenced by a lot of different things when I was young. And I had to deprogram myself. I think I was talking about that yesterday. I had to deprogram myself. And in doing that, I had to create different programs. All right. So self-reflection is a big one for me. Evaluating myself. That's what I was saying. Like, this is one thing too. When you spend the time to work on yourself, you don't really got time to think about nobody else. When you're working on yourself, when you're building yourself, you ain't got time to think about nobody. You're busy. Right? You're busy, man. So, I mean, I just think oftentimes people don't have so much going for themselves that they start looking at something more interesting than them. And that's what generally happens. Unfortunately, that's some sad shit. I don't think I ever really did that. They used to call me self-centered all the time because I just didn't like. Nah, I never really. I don't know. Maybe that was because of the environment I came from. It was always more beneficial to mind your own damn business. So that's what I always did. Mind my own damn business. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's just checking yourself. Somebody go check you. It should be you. Somebody go check you in life. It might as well be you. Associations and non-fundamental conversations, building and education are low values for me. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Put that back on the screen for a minute. Well, things that are low value to me is I don't like arguments, man. I don't know. I ain't really grew up in like a hostile environment with too many arguments, but I just don't. Even like when I was a kid, I used to pop off I wasn't the one like yelling back and forth before you fight and walking and bump. I was never that person. I was the one who like well, I was that guy. I was the swing. I didn't hit people and had to apologize. Thought they was talking shit or about to, just because they came off a little aggressive. I was just that guy. Like I hit first, ask questions last. I was that was me. So I don't like arguments. It's like noise, like a bunch of unnecessary noise. It's like I don't know, it just be in my head. Like when people like even when they was on the panel that one day I snapped, it was like I just hearing all the I'm like shut the like I don't like that, bro. I like peace. You know what I'm saying? I like peace, bro. I like peace. That's what I like. So I like anything opposite of peace, I don't like. I just don't. Like I feel like even if we disagree, bro, we can be respectful. Like don't nobody be taking no shots and shit. Like that shit weird, man. It's like people be trying to come at because they feel some type of way because they don't, and it be all about opinions, man. This is what I'm saying. I don't like immaturity. I don't like that. I'm always been around older people. You know, always been in older group. Like even the people I'm cool with now, most of them older than me. I got one young buck that, as far as like the people I talk to consistently, is one person younger than me, and that's my young buck. Other than that, everybody older than me. Like my counsel, I need older because they mature, man. Like we can disagree. Like me and my dad go back and forth all the time, but we don't start insulting each other. We don't yell or scream at another. No, it's just okay. That's how you feel. That's how I feel. That's how you feel. That's how I feel. Yeah, we talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't insult one another. We don't disrespect one another. That's like low IQ to me. Like if we talking about something and you got to say, well, you stupid for thinking like this or you're an idiot. Like, bro, okay. I mean, you got to do that. That's like low IQ to me. It's like you can't have your opinion and walk away and I have my opinion and walk away. People be getting frustrated because other people don't even think like them. Like when people say something, I be like, shit, fuck it, that's how they think, and I keep it moving. Like what they eat don't make me shit, so I don't really care. Like if it's something interesting I can pick up, I'll be like, oh, that's dope. You know, I can rock with that, bam, bam, bam. But if it's something like off the wall, I don't even feel the need to say nothing. I just be like, yeah, okay, that's dumb. I keep it moving. But then you try to be cool, be respectful, and people start. I don't like passive aggressiveness neither. I don't like that shit. Like coming from a woman, I can understand, but coming from a man, I don't like that shit. I don't like that passive. Like say it with your chest, motherfucker. Say it. I don't like passive aggressiveness from men. That shit weird. Motherfucker be trying to throw little slick shots and shit. You start losing respect points for that. And then that's when the respect points start coming off. When you want to be condescending and shit, like, come on now, man. Let's just have a conversation. You got a point of view. I got a point of view, and we good to go. And we good to go. You know, but it's like we on the internet, and like I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna definitely be quiet. We almost there. I think I'm gonna do an hour and then pop off. The link is pinned. If anybody wanted to hit the link, feel free. We're just having a little discussion on what makes something of value to you. You know, what makes it. What makes. I guess let me ask different. So when it comes to like music, what makes music of value to you? Like, what kind of music do you like, and why do you like it? That's how you determine the value. I'm not gonna ask you like, but so my question is, what do you like about music and why? And then I can understand the value that it holds. And assets and a non, well, an asset will be something that is held. So the asset has value. Well, say if you have something, an object, say a friendship, say like, just say like with you and me, right? Just say, uh, for me to be even an asset to you, I have to have some type of value, and that value will determine what kind of asset it is, if it's an asset or not. You know, because the asset is something. So it's like they're not interchangeable. Like they're not even really comparable because they're two different components of one thing. So if something is of value to, it becomes an asset. It can't be an asset if it's not valuable. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's not valuable, therefore it's not an asset. So for it to even be an asset to you, it has to be valuable. Does that make sense? Let's see. I'm about to hit the front porch. Stay God. I can go back in the day. If I can go back to the early '90s, do one thing, and go back and play Ultra Beats. I'm just playing. I'm talking shit. That was the game, though. I love that game, man. Ultra Beat, and I didn't have it. I had to go over people's house to play it. And when I finally got it, it was like old and played out. Like, wasn't nobody playing it no more. But I got it, so I didn't care. I was playing, putting the cheat codes in and everything. Mhm. Yeah, still hear me? Okay, I see you move. Yeah, but for something to be an asset, it has to be some value. So the value of it will determine what kind of asset it is. So it's really like people try to use it interchangeable, like, oh, this is an asset, that means it's valuable. Yeah, it means it's valuable, but value has high and low value. So an asset is something valuable. So that's like I wouldn't even categorize it as a tier, more of a function or a result. I would look at it more like a result because this is a value. It created an asset. The value of something created it or made it an asset. Oh man, what the fuck is that in my door? My wife done ordered some more shit. We about to watch movies, so we probably order some more DoorDash. Where my finger at? Good game. Good googly movie. Who sung that? Good googly movie. Yeah. Yeah, 7 in the building. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We ain't gonna be on too much more. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was just trying to get y'all thinking before y'all went to sleep so y'all wake up a little smarter. That's it. That's it. That's all my attention is. Try to give you something to think on. You wake up a little smarter. And it ain't because of me, it's because of you. You take the action to think. I'm just providing something to think about. That's it. Mm. I asked my wife to grab me a lighter from the store. She was going to the store. I said, hey, could you grab me a lighter? She brought me home a goddamn torch. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard it? I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm about to cut some metal or something, bro. Like it's like a baby blowtorch. What the hell am I do? It's kind of cool though because it's just easier to light my fire pit. And I'm gonna do a fire probably tomorrow. No, it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so I ain't gonna do it tomorrow. But you can do it soon. A little chilling back, watching the fire. That's my shit. That shit is like so peaceful and calming. And sitting back, and I don't drink no more. I used to sit back there and probably smash a 6 pack. Just chilling by the fire. I don't even drink no more. I used to drink wine. I don't even drink wine no more. I don't even know the last time I had any type of alcohol. I just don't have a desire to drink. Don't have a desire. Lisa, what up though? Hey, Shu, what up though? Yeah, I'm just talking a little mess tonight. Just asking a question. What makes something of value to you? I like asking questions like this because a lot of times, um, like I said, just the understanding of the concept itself, uh, we can always look at something from a different perspective and get a deeper meaning from it. So, there's so many things we take for granted that we don't utilize, and it's the little things that we do to improve ourselves that makes us better, man. It be the little things, man. Just perspective, just looking at things different. Man, that shit change. But you need the tools to do that. It's hard. Like when you're in the moment to look at something negative and try to understand it or see the positive aspect, that shit hard, man. It ain't easy. You got to get your emotions in check. That's why we talk about emotional intelligence. Your mind is supposed to be a filter, right? But things coming in and things going out, that's what your mind, your conscience. You can use that shit just like a filter. You know, when people say be mindful of what you say, what you do, you think about what you say. What are you doing? Because a lot of times we be feeling some type of way, and we want to say the first thing that pops to us, but You filter with your mind, you'll find a better way to articulate yourself and express yourself so you won't regret it later. That's what I did. I had to learn that process of doing it. And it's gonna be situations I may think I got that mastered, but then it's gonna be situations in life that I never experienced it. I probably can't go through that process right away, but at least me practicing it. But can y'all hear me? Mic check. There we go. Yeah, my team will. But yeah, just even that process, but it's the little things. Just being mindful. But how do you do that in the moment? How do you pick yourself in the moment? The way I did it was asking myself, like when I feel some type of way, like, man, why you feel like that? Like look, man, they say talking to yourself is crazy. No, it ain't talking to yourself, it's answering yourself. Fuck that too. I answer myself. When I talk, what the fuck am I gonna talk to myself if I ain't gonna answer the question? No, I be asking myself, like, bro, why you feel this way? And then I think about it like, okay, I feel this way because of this. And a lot of times when I was younger, I felt some type of way because I had some form of insecurity. So guess what? Even if this person said something to piss me off, as long as I have this insecurity, I'm gonna be pissed off when anybody say this. So that's how I started working on myself, working on my insecurities by identifying them. A lot of times we got insecurities and we don't know until somebody crossed that line. So it was like we talk about strategize. I had to face my insecurities. That shit ain't easy. Sometimes it depends what it is. Sometimes it could be easy, but facing your own insecurities, that's a process. They call it shadow work, right? It's a process, though. Yeah, it's a process, but with the proper tools, you make the process easier. So like a lot of times people be wanting to change things and don't have the proper tools. And like Gary always say, you can change for the good or you can change for the worse. But if you find something that you want to change and you equip the proper tools to change it, now you done created an improvement, right? You done better your chances. Just using the proper tools, man. But we got to develop those tools within ourselves. Got to even be aware they're available first. You even got to be aware they're available. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Get my butt off there. I think we've been rocking for about an hour close to it. Our old lady probably about ready to watch this movie, but it's some movie on Netflix with Jamie Foxx and I forgot who the white chick is, but we were supposed to watch it like a month ago. Never watched it. Kids knocked out, sleep. Got them hot baths. With that chamomile and lavender. Yeah, they out. Hey, have a good night. But yeah, so yeah, even if you ain't putting that in the chat, I appreciate you. Check this out though. I do want you to do this, man. Ask yourself why things are valuable to you. Really ask yourself that. And write it down, man. And look at it a couple months from now and see if it's still valuable. See if the level of value stayed the same, decrease or increase. I used to do that. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I used to do that with people. I used to look, man. I am. Look, I told y'all already. I'm very fucking methodical. I don't even write it down now. I do it in my head though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do that with people, man. I do that with people, and then over time, this is why I do it. Because say if you first meet somebody, you're like, okay, they cool. I put them in the cool category, and the more I have experience with them, either that value go up or down. If it go up, then okay, shit, they earned that. You know, and if something happened and it decrease, then it decrease. But it's just being intentional to me. It's just me being intentional. And that way I won't devalue or undervalue somebody. You know, that's how I look at it. It's just me being intentional. But my mama said I'm crazy. I used to do, like when my mom, because you know, when you young and you running around in the street and your people see it and they be like, them ain't really your friends. And you be like, man, whatever, they cool, they this, they that. You ain't really thinking, especially when you just having fun, everything going good. You ain't thinking about that. But my mom set me down one day and she was telling me, like, these people, you might be having fun with them, but they might not be good for you. And if they ain't good for you, no matter how much fun you have, it's going to end bad. And when she said that, I really started thinking, like, and then I started observing people, like, and before she said that, I was totally naive of a lot of things. But when she said that, I started observing, like, hold on, because that's the one thing you don't really want to do is judge people close to you, right? You know, you accept people for who they are. But when she told me that, I started noticing, like, man, these motherfuckers put me in fucked up situations. Like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. And then I began to understand, like, shit, everybody ain't good for you. You know, shout out to moms, man. I only listened like when I was younger. Man, it don't matter. I listen now. So yeah, I even do that with people though. You know, try it out and see what I tell you. See if you have any results. So I challenge y'all to do that. But I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Y'all know what I always say, care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nation. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.